So, God of War Studio confirms multiple projects are in the works. The next PlayStation event has been confirmed, and there could be more. We'll see on that. And FairGames Studio gets an update. Those are the stories we're going to cover today. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, did you finish God of War Ragnarok or not? We're going to be talking about the next set of games coming from the studio, but how many of you have finished their last game? So comment below, yes or no, if you finished God of War Ragnarok or not. Let me know down in the comments below. So before we dive into this part of the video, I wanted to just confirm that a PlayStation event will be happening this Wednesday at 11 a.m. PT. So this part of the video was about to cover a rumor in regards to the state of play focused on 007, or that there would be 007 gameplay in the next state of play. And Sony just confirmed today that they were going to have a dedicated state of play for just 007. I wanted to keep this part of the video anyways, regardless, because it's still a collection of what we know about the upcoming state of play that will still most likely happen later this month. Again, could be a state of play or could be a showcase, but I will say the fact that Sony has a full dedicated state of play for 007 early in the month gives me a bit of hope that something special could be coming later this month. So keep that in mind when you're watching this part of the video. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the next PlayStation Showcase or State of Play. So, we know that Jeff Grubb has recently come out to point to an event happening from PlayStation in late September. He doesn't know if this is a showcase or State of Play, but he's more so leaning towards a State of Play. He also stated we shouldn't be expecting big titles from Sony first-party studios like Wolverine to get reintroduced here. He said that the 2.5D God of War game could show up here, but maybe it's too early for that as well. He states Ghost of Yotei will most likely show up as a final promotion before the game launches in October. He believes Sony might focus on more partner exclusive titles that Sony funded or gained timed exclusivity, or third-party games as well. I will also add, from Sony's side, Sorrows should show up here as well, considering they already confirmed that this game will be getting gameplay sometime this year. And what place, makes more sense than Sony's final dedicated event of the year? That part there is also not shocking that Sony will have an event in September. They've done this for multiple years now, holding an event in September. The last great PlayStation showcase was actually September of 2021, where Sony showed off God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, etc. We haven't had that level of hype in a while. Moving on to today's story, a new supposed leaker. I'm not familiar with this person, but people in the comments on Reddit seem to trust them to a certain degree. The user's name is MiniMAI Swag, and they posted this on Reddit. I've seen media and content creators flown into Copenhagen by IO Interactive to get their impressions of gameplay in 007 First Light. They plan to reveal the gameplay in September's State of Play, then media ban will lift and content creators / media can give their impressions following the showcase. They have content creators staying at the Wake Up Copenhagen Hotel, which is a 4-minute walk to the studio. So apparently first gameplay will be at the upcoming PlayStation event, which isn't crazy considering it was revealed earlier this year at a State of Play as well. So I'm personally excited to see more of 007 actual gameplay. I hope Jeff is also wrong about Sony first party. Wolverine needs an update, or Venom needs to get announced if that's actually happening, or Corey's game gets finally revealed, or the Horizon Online game, which we've been hearing about for so long, that should be revealed and released soon, I would hope. Intergalactic, I would love an update on that as well, considering it was revealed nearly a year ago. There are a lot of projects that should get updates from Sony, but it seems like the best we can hope for is Sorrows gameplay, which I'm excited for, don't get that twisted. God of War 2.5D maybe showing up, and Ghost of Yotei's final trailer before launch. But of course, let's see how this goes. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, FairGames Studio gets an update. Reading from PlayStation Universe, Daniel Drapeau game director at Haven Studios, has departed the studio after more than 4 years working on the studio's debut project, FairGames. As confirmed by his LinkedIn profile, Drapeau is now working at WB Games Montreal as a creative director, although his departure from Haven Studios wasn't announced prior to his exit. This is the second major departure that Haven Studios has suffered this year alone, as founder Jade Raymond reportedly left the company earlier this year. So, I'm not really sure what to say about this studio and this game at this point. We've seen one CGI trailer years ago and nothing since, and I don't have much faith that this game is actually going to make it to release. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear a cancellation for FairGames sometime in the near future. Not saying they can't turn it around and show off something cool, but it's not looking good right now. We'll see how this goes, but you guys let me know if you care about FairGames or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
I'll crop you. Married to the game, said my I do's, got a window seat like Erica Badu.
And now diving into the final story of the video, God of War Studio confirms multiple games. So we know that Sony Santa Monica is working on multiple games. When God of War Ragnarok was in the works, Cory Barlog already confirmed that they had another game in the works that he was leading. So most likely he started this project in late 2018 or 2019, not long after his last project, which was God of War 2018. This confirmed the studio is able to work on 2 projects at once. We have yet to see Cory's project, which at this point has been in the works for over 6 years, and God of War Ragnarok has been released, obviously, meaning that team is working on something else right now as well. Based on job listings, they could potentially be working on more God of War, and based on recent leaks from Jason Schreier, where he stated that Cory's game is not a new IP, we had another leaker saying it's not a licensed game, meaning it could be the rumored Atreus title, something most likely in the God of War universe. Recently, Sony Santa Monica has posted or reposted about 14 job listings. I'm not sure if this means the God of War Ragnarok team is picking up steam on their next project, and this is why they have so many job listings going up, or it's something else. But the focus here is on one of these listings for director product development. In the About section, it states, Sony Santa Monica Studio is seeking an experienced and strategic director of product development to play a critical leadership role in the successful operation and delivery of our studio's game development projects. Plural. So this right here tells me that the studio has multiple projects in the works, considering it directly says that pretty much right here. They need someone to watch over these projects on their way to delivery. Again, we pretty much could tell this was the case before, but it's nice to see this posted on a job listing like this. But you guys let me know if you're excited for what Sony Santa Monica has coming next or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with show off the games. Obviously, this is in reference to Sony's first-party studios. They have multiple studios with multiple games in the works. Cory's game has been in the works for over 6 years. Intergalactic has been in the works for over 4 years. They have another project that's been in the works for over 3 years. So hopefully, give it another year. Maybe we'll get something from that. They have Sorrows, which is going to get revealed hopefully this month, because we are in September. Just realizing that we are in September. So later this month, hopefully we have that event. The God of War 2.5D game, hopefully that gets revealed. There's just a lot of projects. FairGames, I don't really care as much about that, but maybe that should get revealed or get announced that it's canceled. But Sony basically has a lot of projects in the works, and I hope we start seeing that train start to come back. I know clearly at this point we know that the online games as a service situation did impact these studios in terms of releasing projects. So hopefully that train starts to pick steam back up again, and we start seeing that flow that we've originally seen from Sony. Let's see how this goes. But if you guys want Sony to reveal and show off more of their first party games, destroy the comment section with show off the games. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.